He'll bring it out. It's Price. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Offense set on first down. Back to throw. It's Leonard. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
He's back to throw on second down. What a snag by the defense. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play and then got it up to 38.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. They're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's, instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be big.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
The Buckeyes will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they stop the fourth down pass. The defense gets off the field. They've got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on first and 10. On the run, it's Love. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in second and 7. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Right back to it. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here. We clearly always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Finds the big tight end. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
A nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it right on his guy.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he shows all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Straight ahead from inside his 25. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but the defense sometimes has to bail out your decision. You decided to go for it, but you didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and proved it right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some fun.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. What a move to get home for the sack. When the Irish get to the quarterback, sometimes you think Rudy, but this time you think a dude.
A dude. And listen, the more guys you get like this that can put his head in the dirt and go get the quarterback, the easier it becomes to call defense. That guy is an absolute stud.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going back to the ground. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking to throw at Tower. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pass is picked off. At the 40, there he goes. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. He's going to let it go. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Takes it the other way. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report.
It's a fake. Holder looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
That's a breathing sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Got room at the 35. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air, it's Howard. Takes the easy one to the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground at the back. And he could not get loose on the run.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Looking to throw for it. Got it behind the line. It's Henderson. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situations. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. On the run, it's Love. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. Second and 7.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Throws to the tight end. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Give to the running back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more active, make it easier on your target.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Notre Dame right back to the line. Looking for space. It's Love. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Notre Dame looking for this 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And that pass is intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Lining up to tack one more under that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll breathe back. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Howard. Heaves it on the run. Got his man. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6. What a cannon this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than watching Hail Mary. They don't get to the end zone. They throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does. and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
He's in the end zone, and they'll put 2 more on the board just before halftime. Still a big hill in front of them, and they'll try to start the climb with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Going up top on first down. Knocked off his feet. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 25. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Well, that one gets tipped and falls incomplete. That's been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, if you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget.
They bring him down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
This offense has failed on its previous 2 4th down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a catch down the right side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the fan might as well start playing.
How do you knock out the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw, it's Howard. He goes in for the 2, and we have a 10-point game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to House. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And the returner goes down. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Back to pass, it's Leonard. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Here come the Irish again, this time doing it through the air.
And getting a little balance, right? We talked about how they like to be physical and they like to run the football. When you get that balance going, man, it makes it easy to call plays and start to settle in. Everything looking good on offense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Handoff to the single back. He stopped again. They went right back to him, and he still found no running room at all. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The last two runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little excess. You did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good. And put one more on the lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. About to kick it off after touching it in for the touchdown. Great starting point, gets inside his own 25. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at 30. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing down by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17 is not panic yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll throw it. Got it past the marker. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the 4th quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that.
33, Ohio State, 16.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down.
got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He's never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got a 6 on that play.
Ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Irish.
Boom.